Hey everybody, it's Double RPG here, and welcome to another episode of Double RPG's Let's Play with Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64. In today's episode, we're going to get the remaining golden bananas in Crystal Caves, and then we are going to go to the boss fight, which I assume is going to be another enemy who we're going to have another rematch with, and rightfully so. But anyway, let's get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And as you can tell, we're playing as Lanky Kong, and we are going to go inside this hut finally, and we're going to obtain that golden banana that we left out before. So, anyways, let's go ahead and head inside here. And we have enough crystal coconuts to do this, you know, to take care of the cautious that are there, and to, you know, do the orang stand technique to get the golden banana. Because it's going to involve us, you know, sprinting like a madman to try and get that ability. Okay, that took care of both of them. Very nice. Now, let's inflate as a balloon. And let's grab that barrel that's right here. Okie dokie, artichokes. Now it's time for us to sprint like a madman and get the golden banana. That's right. Sometimes you'll miss, but you'll have to do it again. But as long as you have enough crystal coconuts with you, then you shouldn't have a problem trying to, you know, getting the golden banana, unless if you fail trying to catch the golden bananas numerous times like I did there, but at least we got it right now. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can leave this area, and we can go to a new area. But first things first, we're actually going to go back to the outside hub world and gain another banana fairy elsewhere, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, we're back out here in the hub world map, and we need to go back to the entrance of Fungi Forest, because there's one banana fairy that we saw but we left out on since we didn't have the camera with us, and we're going to go ahead and take care of it inside here. That is the main hub area before Fungi Forest. So we are going to have Tiny Kong do the honors, and we're going to use her feather bow to open up that door so that way the banana fairy can get out, and then we're going to try to take its picture so that way we can get more crystal coconuts. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of it right now. Now, there are times when, you know, I'll be going outside of the levels that I'm in to grab some of the banana fairies that we missed out on in case if we need some more crystal coconuts. It's a great way to replenish crystal coconuts, I'm telling you. You know, trying to find the banana fairies. Okay, now, this is an example of a banana fairy that goes really fast. It's going to make it hard for you to try to capture it on camera, but evidently we got it right there, and that banana fairy is going to replenish our crystal coconuts right now. Okay, very good. Now, I'm going to head back to Crystal Caves, and then we're going to continue where we left off. So, anyway, guys, just hang in there, and I shall be right back in just a second. Okay, now we're back. Now we can finally take care of the, both the, well, especially that one area that we missed a golden banana from. That you know, that makes us, you know, having to use the rocket barrels to get through the thing that we're about to face right now. And we're gonna do it rightfully so, and make sure that we don't screw up anything, because I really do not want to waste a whole lot of time doing this. So, anyway, we're going to go back in here, and we're going to ride the rocket barrels, finally, and we're going to make sure that we do this right this time. Okay, as we see, we got at least 50 seconds to get this done, and I wouldn't recommend doing that all-out technique, you know, where you hold in the B button to gain power and then release it to attack, you know, enemies that are within that certain radius. So, yeah, just focus on what you're doing now, and, you know, stand on the ledges right there to use the orange grenades to you know, hit the clobbers that are right over there. Okay, now let's get over here finally and make sure we don't. Okay, very good. Now let's take care of the clumps, and let's take care of that other clump and that one over there too, and then we should be good. Make sure you don't fall down, okay? And there was a critter right over there. My bad. Okay, we finally got all of them. Oh, thank God we didn't even fall off the platform there. Anyway, that golden banana is now ours. And as you can tell, we have all 4 golden bananas for every Kong right now. And that means that we can go ahead and we can obtain the last ones for the Kongs that are in this level by delivering their blueprints to Snide over at Snide's HQ. But first things first, before we go to Snide's HQ, we're actually going to, look around to see if we can find some remaining bananas or whatever, so that way we can have enough for everybody and to make sure that they have all their banana medals and such. So let's go ahead and switch over to another Kong. So let's go ahead and switch to Lanky Kong for right now, because there are some blue bananas that we missed out on, but I'm not sure if they were all of them to make sure that we get his banana medal, but they could be. Who knows? Let's take a look. Evidently so. Okay. So we had 80 of them, and now I think we're going to try to get all 100 of the blue bananas now for Lanky Kong. And it shouldn't take that long. There is a blue banana, and then there's a blue banana balloon to, for us to hit as well. So let's just grab the remaining here, and then we'll go find the blue banana balloon. And then I think that will be all 100 blue bananas for Lanky Kong. And then I think that will be good enough to go to Snide's HQ after that. Now, I'm not even sure if all the Kongs have 100 golden banana. Have 100 bananas for this level or not, but it really doesn't matter. But anyways. And I remember, there was actually one person who made a comment on my last video, well, the one that I made on Friday, with me, with things that don't go according to plan when I didn't have that ability with me, the Banana Fairy camera and that all-out attack or whatever. And that person said to me, why didn't you, get it at first, when you got Tiny Kong and the ability to make her shrink? I was like, well, because evidently I didn't need it right away, because it didn't become mandatory until this point. So yeah, that's why I didn't even get it, and it's the reason why some Let's Players don't get it, don't get things right away, because they feel that there's some things that they don't need to get at this moment, and that's one of the reasons why I did not get that. Get that ability and the camera right away, because, like I said, it wasn't really necessary until I needed it so. Okay, so, we finally, got the remaining blue bananas, so, let's go ahead and head into Snide's HQ, and we'll give him our blueprints. Okay, very nice. Oh, I forgot that Lanky had two, blue blueprints. I forgot that I got that one, that I obtained that one in the overworld map, so... It's a good thing that, I remembered that we are going to get 2 golden bananas for Lanky Kong right here. So we had the finger on the conveyor belt or whatever above, hitting that button, and then making the hammer hit the gong or whatever. And there, we got ourselves 2 more golden bananas, and we now have 158 golden bananas overall. Very nice. Oh, look, I'm hip. Look at me. I have my arms around my body there. I am so hip. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch over to another Kong. And we're going to switch over to Diddy. And we're going to go inside here. And what is Diddy going to do? Well, we're going to give him his blueprint to Snide. And there goes Snide with his famous speech. That's what we need, Kong. Another golden banana for you. Okay. And we are going to see this lovely animation again. Of the finger pressing the button and then the hammer hitting the gong. Yeah, it's times like these where you wish that, wish that Rare could have came up with different Rube Goldberg effects, to obtain the golden banana instead of, recycling some, to do in combined efforts like that. But, oh well, I guess everybody can't come up with something that'll be radically different from the other, so... Anyways, let's get Tiny Kong's golden banana by trading in her blueprint now. And there goes Snide with his famous speech again, and then here goes the Rube Goldberg effect. And while we're getting these, how is everybody doing today? Hope you all been doing fine. And at least thank God, for last night or yesterday that we didn't feel any tremors or whatever, after I told you about that earthquake that happened about an hour or two south of where I live, since it was in Oklahoma. And I've been doing fine. So, at least everything went fine and dandy according, with everything that did not, happen outside to make things, to kindly make things stable, but, oh well. I did get started with capturing footage for Tales of the Abyss, and I do plan to continue with that, for the rest of this week, and probably next week too, but at least I'll have enough footage to get started with the LP, and it will be a pretty long one. Probably a lot longer than Tales of Symphonia, but we'll have to wait and see. And I would assume it's going to be a lot longer than Tales of Symphonia, because the main storyline takes about 40 hours to complete, so there's probably going to be a lot more replay value that's going to be brimming within this game. But I'll have to wait and reserve judgment to see if that is true or not, because you know the game's pretty big. But I took a look. I took a look at the side quests for the game off GameFAQs, and they're not as big as the ones. They're not as expansive as the ones in Tales of Symphonia, but at least they do prove to be challenging because there are some optional boss fights that can be quite a challenge. And for Tales of the Abyss, it's a game that doesn't involve elves and dwarves and angels and summon spirits and all that stuff. It actually does involve knights, and actually has a bit more of a religious overtone to it, because it's kind of in the same vein as Tales of Symphonia, where they worship Martel, but in Tales of the Abyss they actually worship this goddess, or this order called Lorelei or whatever. So I'll tell you about it once we get to the LP, but it'll probably be, like I said, in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Determining on how fast we get this LP done for the rest of this time. And I do intend to finish up because we will need to get onto that at some point in time. Okay, I'm going ahead to feed Scoff his banana amount, and then Trough over there is just wiggling happily for his buddy Scoff to get bigger. Oh, Diddy Kong had 90 red bananas, so he didn't get all of his bananas for this level. Maybe there was a couple banana bunches I missed out on, or a red banana balloon, but who cares? We still have over 75, so at least we got his banana medal, right? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so here we have 150 golden regular bananas that we need to feed Scoff left with. So let's switch over to another Kong. And I'm kind of feeling a bit sad. Today because for about the past 6 months, I've been looking after this English bulldog for my mother's boss, since she works at the company that he, has started up. It's an electrical company, and he has this English bulldog that is his pet, and he couldn't even keep it for about, the past 6 months because he moved out of his house and was rebuilding, and so we've been keeping an eye on it. Well, I've been keeping an eye on it most of the time, and, it was at that time where it needed to go back because my mom's boss, he finished up with remodeling his house or whatever he needed to get done, because he just recently had some tough times that he had to go through, but I won't go any further than that. But we've been watching after his English bulldog for about 6 months, and she was probably the gorgeous thing that you would ever have for a dog. I mean, she has that ugly face that only a mother could love, and we've been, keeping good company for the past 6 months, but now's the time that she has to go back. But hopefully I will see her again, at some points in time, whenever I go, visit and whatever. So, or, if her boss takes a vacation, then maybe I can watch after her, watch after his dog while he's away or whatever. But yeah, she's been keeping me good company for nearly 6 months. Okay, so we're finally here at the boss, and we have some critters that look like they are putting together something, and oh, I'm not liking where this is going. This looks like a boss we fought against. Yes, it is. Yep, as you figured, it's a rematch with Army Dillo, and it looks like Army Dillo has been equipped with some rocket jets, or some new equipment to try to pwn us a lot more. But evidently, we have the brains, and it just has the bond. So we can take care of this boss like we took care of him at the beginning. So yes. So anyway, the rules of this boss battle pretty much apply the same as when we fought against it in Jungle Japes. after we hit it with the dynamite barrel, then we need to watch out for him, you know, rolling at us, and he will try to do a new attack, which he's doing right here, where he is going to use his rocket barrels to fly up a little ways, and then he's going to drop down and make the ground shake. You know, he's going to make a shockwave that will try to knock us off our feet. So we need to jump over that shockwave so that way we don't get hurt, and we can have it resume, you know, where it, you know, it leaves off. So that way we can, you know, dodge his fireballs he's shooting at us, and then we can hit him again with the dynamite barrel. Okay, there we go. Make sure I get him this time. Oh, come on! Yeah, that didn't even hit! Oh, bollocks to you, Army Dillo! How dare you! Well, at least he doesn't go through that routine again. You know, and using the rocket barrels on his side to go up and try to make the ground shake. So at least there is some breathing room there. So let's try it again. Oh, come on! That didn't hit? Rare? How dare you? How dare you make a mockery out of us with that, you know, what the enemy did to us? Jerk. Okay, so, anyways, we'll try again and make sure that it hits. Well, doggone it. Jeez, come on! Get hurt by the dynamite. You're not invincible. Oh, he's getting a bit more aggressive, so we're gonna have to be careful. Get it. Now, hit his face. Oh, come on! That didn't even hit! Oh! Okay, now I'm really starting to get mad here. I'm starting to believe that it's a glitch, and, you know, it's like one of those things where you have to aim precisely at its head in order to do damage on it. I mean, for God's sake, hit the frickin' face! Thank you! Ugh, my God! I thought third time was going to be a charm, but evidently that's not the case. And then a fourth time? Ugh, gosh. Well, actually, that was the fifth time that we managed to hit it. Oh, but God dang. It was driving me nuts. Okay, he's going to do his ability again, where he's going to go up with his rocket barrels and then make the ground shake and cause a shockwave in the process. Army Dillo, shockwave attack! Oh, that did some damage to us. But at least that took only a quarter of a melon, so, or a quarter of a watermelon, so we're all good. And he did a second shockwave because after we hit him twice, he'll, you know, respond by giving us that consecutive number of shockwaves after the consecutive number of hits that we did on him. And he's going to be a bit more aggressive, but we'll fight back. Get him. Oh, that's it! Oh! Come on! Dang it! Man, I didn't even think that this boss was going to give me enough trouble, but evidently it is. Come on. Don't screw up again. Don't want to have to go... Okay, go over there. Now, come on, respawn. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Alright, that's the third hit, but I think we have to hit it another time or two, so... But at least after we hit him the third time, his guns get destroyed. Which is all fine and dandy. But he still has his rocket barrels, or his rocket packs attached to him, so... I think he's going to be using shockwaves for now on. And then he's just going to pop his head out, and then we can just, you know, finish him off with the killing blow, or whatever. And I think he's going to do this 3 times. There's the second time. And here is the third time. Okay, very good. Now he's going to roll away, like the coward he is. Okay, now... Oh! He came packed with something a bit more dangerous. So we're going to have to dodge this attack what he's doing. Oh, he's going to be raining fireballs at us! Uh-oh. Not cool. Not cool. Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Oh. Oh, come on! Come on, grab that. Throw it. Okay, very good. Is that it? Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. Oh, Army Dillo, you are down for the count. Finally. There we go. Key number 6 obtained. Alright, gamers, now that we have finally defeated that boss and cleared the Crystal Caves finally, I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to close off this episode right here. So anyway, next time on Double RPG's Let's Play with Donkey Kong 64 on the Nintendo 64, we are going to go back over to Fungi Forest and complete that one race against that rabbit to finally complete all the golden bananas for that level, and then we are going to make our way to the next level, which is called Creepy Castle. Anyway, gamers, if you have not done so already, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter with the links in the description. And if you like what you saw, then be sure to rate this video, subscribe to my channel, and leave comments below to let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Anyway, gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. See you guys then.